Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? Oh, it's a gale out here, Dorothy. I'm just letting you know right now. I just got out of the grocery store. May I go? Thank you very much. Oh, everybody's in such a rush. It is freezing out. I mean, I know it's winter. Let me not bitch, moan, and complain. But it's cold and it's windy. I live on top of a mountain. You know, everybody else that lives in the valley area is like, oh, it's a great day today. I was talking to my girlfriend today. She lives in Long Island. I was talking to her and she's like, oh, it's beautiful out. There's no wind. I'm like, come on top of this mountain. Tell me there's no wind. It is windy. So I went to the grocery store, got a few things, mostly all plant-based, all vegetables, potatoes, sweet potatoes, that kind of thing. Got that done. Went to the Italian store, picked up my husband's cheese. He likes that pepper jack cheese, but he likes it from the Italian store. I picked up some arancini noodles. They're like little elephant ears. They're tiny. I'm thinking about going home and making a big pot of lentils. That's delicious and warm, and I love them. So I'm gonna probably go home and cook those. I'm gonna chop up some carrots, some celery, some onions, throw it in a pot. Lentils take really no time to cook. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight because it is so cold. It's one of those nights when you just want to sit with a hot bowl of either soup or stew. And I'm just happen to be making lentils, which is like a soup and a stew combined. Do you know what I mean? What time is it? Oh, is it 2:30 already? Where is the day going? It's just flying right by, my friends. It's flying. Are you new to my channel? Give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. You'll say, you know, who's the whack job driving a car? Not me. In my Dorothy, my 2006 BT Cruiser. That's correct. I love her so much. She's going to be a classic in another year. Here she is. I'm hoping she makes it. If not, your girlfriend Denise is going to have to go out and buy a new car. Yeah, she will. And I'll do it. Believe me, I will. I won't put any more money into Dorothy if I can help it. I don't want to put more money into Dorothy. Although I have to say she owes me nothing. A couple of years ago, I needed a chip for my car. I'm just trying to figure out this camera thing. I needed a chip for my car. It cost me $1,200. But Dorothy's been good ever since. So let me knock wood. Oh, here we go. Because there is no wood. But she owes me nothing. She owes me nothing. I picked her up for $11,500. Was it $11,500? Yeah, they wanted $15,900. They wanted $16,000 for her. I haggled like you cannot believe. You know, never sell to another salesperson is all I can say. And for $11,500, I walked out the door and I got Dorothy. I never owned a convertible in my life before, so I thought, well, you're in your 50s. Now I'm going to be 66, February 28th. That's my birthday, everyone. February 28th. I'm a Pisces. I'm a very creative person. And then I like to be alone in my corner in my own little chair. Yeah, that would be me. And what was I saying? Oh, Dorothy. And I just love her so much. I really do. Now I'm going to go home and undo all these groceries. I was going in for two items. I saw the escarole. I was like, you know what, girl? You know, now I don't know if anybody knows what escarole is. A leafy green. It's like a little on the bitter side, but it's friggin' delicious. So now I got to go home and I got to clean all that escarole and boil it. It's going to go down. Believe me, it's going to melt down to nothing. And it will. It'll go down to nothing. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll clean it tomorrow. I'll put the pot up on the stove. And I'll do that with the potatoes and the white beans and the garlic. That's a meal. That's a meal for Doug and I. Now, Doug might have a piece of meat with his, but I'll just have that as my main meal. It is so freaking good. So good. If I remember to put it on camera, I'll show you how simple that is. But I think I did once before. It's a very simple dish. Very simple. I'm just so glad that I'm going home. I didn't realize it was this cold. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in front of my house and I'm going to call Doug and say, get the groceries, and I'll put them on the steps, but he can, you know, bring them in the house. I'll see ya. He's going to come in and get the groceries. Somebody sent Buddy a Chewy box. There's a Chewy box out here for his birthday. I know. It's for his birthday. Oh, my goodness. My sinus. It's awful. Denise, get the CT belt back on you. Did Dorothy die? Dorothy almost died. Thank God it was in the front of my house. But she almost died. I wonder what's going on. It could be the battery. It's so cold. Dorothy's old. She's old. Thank goodness, though. I'm at home. I don't care if she died the battery. I'd be like, well, okay, I can jump it. Whew. Remember, I have one of those things. I can just jump my car, jump my Dorothy. Always have one on hand. This house is for sale. It's ridiculous. They want so much money, $278,000. Please. Please. Farmer in the Dell over here, too. I don't know. People think that their houses are worth that kind of money. They're not. And who suffers? The young people that are trying to find a house. And meanwhile, there's a ton of work that has to be done to these old houses. Ridiculous. Come on, D, get it right in the drawer. Can you do it in one? Can you do it in one place? Yeah, you did. Oh, my goodness. Here we are. Dorothy, we're back home. You're good. Oh. Anyway, these were the pastas I was saying. The little arancinis, you see? They're the little ones. They have bigger ones, but these are the little ones, and I'm going to use some of them, not all of them. Some of them when I make the lentils. You know, that'll be delicious, too. Oh, it's a whole meal, my friends, a whole meal. You know, I can't believe I have to actually go in and cook anything. It's already 2:45. You know, I got to dice, I got to slice. I got to, you know, do the carrots and everything. Don't I sound like I'm pitching cheese? You know, ladies, you know how I feel. Sometimes you just go, can't there just be something in there? And believe me, I'll eat a banana and call it dinner. I don't care. I'll eat 2 bananas and call it dinner. But that's not healthy, you see. I can't do that. I have to have a healthy, well-rounded meal. Oh. I'll see you later. Well, I'm home. And I sliced and I diced the vegetables. The carrots, the celery, the onions, threw them in a pot. Here you go. Isn't that easy? That is so simple. Lentils are delicious. They're high in fiber. They're high in protein. They're a really good legume. And it's going to be a delicious dinner. Honestly, it is. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't tell you anything else. I don't know what else is going on. From the last video, it was very depressing. You know, we were talking about the fires and, you know, my mind was going all over the place. I have to ask you something, though. I said it at the end of the video that I put out and nobody responded to it, so I thought maybe somebody didn't get to the end. I'm having real difficulty sleeping, and I'm wondering, outside of melatonin and valerian, is there anything you could take to make you go to sleep? And not Tylenol PM, because I'm good at that. I'm really good at that. Last night I got 3 hours of sleep. Look at me. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I look like a ghost. I look terrible. For this to cook. Oh, I got the Reynolds Wrap bags, I told you, right? So tomorrow I'm going to do like a whole bag of roasted vegetables. Well, not maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, because it takes me a while to eat a pot of lentils. So I'll eat the lentils and I'll take all the root vegetables and I'll do that, and I will put them in the bag and I'll have those for the week or the weekend. So I have root vegetables to go to immediately. And I will have to make the escarole tomorrow, but that's easy because I can freeze it. I can clean it, I can freeze. You can freeze escarole after you cook it, my friends. And that's probably what I'm gonna do because I bought 4 heads of escarole. And it's just a leafy green. You don't eat it raw, you just don't eat it raw. You have to cook it. And it's gonna get tender and delicious, and it's gonna fall apart, and I'm gonna love every single bite of it, which I'm gonna have with the little garlic potatoes and white beans. Oh. So good. I was raised with this stuff. Take my word for it. I was raised with these lentils, those greens. I sound like first day with the new tongue. Those greens, and they're so good, and they're so good for you. So that's it. There's nothing else to say. When this is all done, I'll show you a nice big heaping bowl or cup of it. Yum. and we'll dig in and we'll take a bite together. Do you see how this is all thickened up? Oh, this looks so good. It smells absolutely incredible. It's going to cook down a little bit more. And then we're going to add the cooked arancini right here. These are cooked. I always tell people, cook them ahead of time so it doesn't absorb so much of your soup. These are going to be added to that. Sometimes it's the simplest ingredients fell on the stove that are absolutely delicious. I told you didn't need much. Look how beautiful this looks. Do you see the arancini? It's very hot. It's very hot. The carrots, the celery, the onions, a little garlic powder, black powder, and salt. It's gonna be good. It's one of my favorites. To your health. To your very good health. You don't know what you're missing. Simple, easy, brings me back to my childhood. I hope you give it a try one day. Lentils are so good for you. They're really all nutritious and delicious. Till the next time, my friends, be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you decided to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you all soon. Mwah. Go ahead, get out. Yeah, go. Get out. I'm just gonna stay here because I don't know where you're going. She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. Oh my God, it's freezing. Oh, do you see the wind? Oh my God. Oh, my mother's gonna kill me.